Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today because we have some very exciting General Hospital news to talk about, and it's definitely worth the wait. You know, I've been following General Hospital for a good long while now, and I swear, just when I think that little town of Port Charles can't get any more complicated, they go and throw us another twist that gets my heart racing. I was sitting there with my coffee the other morning when I came across this news about Finola Hughes coming back to film new episodes. My first reaction was pure joy. Well, hot dog, I thought. Anna Devane is finally coming home where she belongs. But then I kept reading, and now I'm not so sure. There's a rumor floating around that the woman heading back to Port Charles might not be the real Anna at all. Another imposter? Lord have mercy, that town's already had more than its fair share of folks pretending to be someone they're not. It makes an old man like me shake my head and wonder what in the world they're cooking up this time. From what I understand, poor Anna has been locked away in a mental hospital way over in Europe for many months now. She had herself a real bad manic episode. Couldn't even remember her own name, bless her heart. When her granddaughter Emma went to visit her earlier this year, the poor girl was shocked to her core. Instead of the strong, smart Anna we all know and love, she found a woman who kept rambling on and on about Caesar Faison, that old ghost from the past, who just won't seem to stay buried. I can only imagine how heavy that must have felt for young Emma. She made the tough decision to leave her grandmother there and come back to Port Charles alone. I reckon that wasn't easy for her at all. Lately, though, things seem to be shifting. Emma's been thinking twice about her decision. She's been talking with Mac and Felicia, and they've been checking in with the doctors at the hospital. From the sounds of it, everyone agrees it's time to bring Anna back home. And here's the exciting part. Finola Hughes has already been filming for a few weeks. That means we should be seeing Anna back on our screens sometime early in June. At least that's what they're telling us. But here's what's really got me thinking late at night. Is this truly the Anna Devane we've known all these years, the tough-as-nails WSB agent who's faced down danger more times than I can count? Or is someone playing a dangerous game again? After everything she's been through, losing people she loved, fighting for what's right, and carrying the weight of that badge, she sure deserves to come home and find some real peace. Not another round of lies and confusion. I'll be honest with you, folks. Anna Devane has always been one of my favorite characters. She's strong, but she's got a good heart. Watching her struggle like this makes me feel for her. I keep hoping that when she walks back into Port Charles, it's really her ready to reconnect with her family, especially Emma, and maybe even find a little happiness after all the storms she's weathered. Still, you know how General Hospital is. They love keeping us guessing. One day everything looks calm, and the next day, boom, another secret explodes right in front of us. I'll tell you this much. I'll be right there in my favorite chair when she makes her return. Popcorn ready, eyes wide open. I can't wait to see what happens next. What about you? Do you think it's really Anna coming home, or are we about to meet another wolf dressed up in sheep's clothing? I'd love to hear what you think, because this storyline has me hooked all over again. You know, the deeper I dig into this Anna Devane storyline, the more my mind just keeps spinning like an old washing machine. I've been a loyal General Hospital watcher for decades now, and one thing I've learned is that whenever they bring up Anna's twin sister Alex, you'd better hold on to your hat because trouble's usually right around the corner. Most longtime fans remember clear as day that Anna has an identical twin named Alex Devane. That woman has pretended to be Anna more than once in the past, and every single time she did, it caused nothing but heartache and chaos in Port Charles. So when I heard the latest rumors about Anna coming back, my first happy thought quickly turned into a big question mark. They're saying in the leaks that Anna will return as her old self, fully recovered and ready to pick up her life again. Mac, Felicia, and especially little Emma are supposed to be thrilled beyond words. I can already picture the warm hugs and happy tears when she walks through that door. But something in my gut tells me we might be walking straight into another clever trap. What's really got me thinking late into the night is this one important detail. Nobody from Port Charles has gone over to Europe to visit Anna in that mental hospital for many, many months. Not one single person. Emma made that one heartbreaking trip earlier this year and came home looking like she'd seen a ghost. After that, complete silence. Now, I find that mighty strange. Anna has always been surrounded by people who care about her. Where were her friends? Where was her family? It just doesn't add up. I can't help but wonder if Alex saw her chance and took it. What if, at some point during those long months, Alex switched places with her sister? She could have slipped into that hospital room, taken Anna's spot, and started acting like her. Alex knows her sister better than anyone. She knows how Anna talks, how she carries herself, even the little expressions on her face. By the time the doctor said Anna was well enough to come home, it might not be Anna at all stepping off that plane. It could be Alex wearing her sister's life like a perfectly fitted coat. Lord have mercy. Can you imagine how perfect this setup would be for Alex? No one would suspect a thing at first. She could walk right back into Anna's house, sit down with Emma, talk with Mac and Felicia, and slowly start making decisions that serve her own purposes. She could dig into Anna's secrets, her connections with the WSB, and maybe even cause new problems that the real Anna would never dream of. And the scariest part? The real Anna might still be stuck somewhere far away, confused and alone, while her sister enjoys the love and respect that rightfully belongs to her. My heart really goes out to Emma the most. That sweet girl has already lost so much in her young life. She deserves to have her real grandmother back, the brave, wise Anna who always knew how to protect her family. Not some imposter playing games again. And after everything Anna has been through in her life, the dangerous missions, the painful losses, and now this long struggle with her mental health, she sure doesn't deserve to have her own flesh and blood steal her identity while she's at her weakest. Still, I have to admit, this kind of mystery has me completely hooked again. General Hospital has always been wonderful at making us care deeply about these characters. I'll be sitting right there in my recliner when Anna, or whoever she is, makes her big return. I'll be watching every little glance, every word she says, trying to figure out if it's really our Anna or if Alex has pulled off the switch of a lifetime. Bless their hearts. I'm praying hard that it's the real Anna coming home to the people who love her. But if it turns out to be Alex, well, that's going to open up a whole new chapter of drama, secrets, and heartbreak in Port Charles. And you can bet I'll be watching every single minute of it, just like I always do. You know, after rolling all of this around in my head for a while, from poor Anna's long months in that faraway European hospital to Emma's heartbreaking visit, the long silence from everyone in Port Charles, and now the real chance that Alex might have pulled off another one of her sneaky switches, I find myself feeling a whole mix of emotions. Hope, worry, excitement, and even a little sadness for what this family has already been through. General Hospital has been part of my life for so many years that these characters honestly feel like old friends. I've watched Anna Devane fight through danger, heartbreak, and loss more times than I can count. She's always been one of the strongest women on the show, smart, brave, and full of heart. That's why this storyline touches me so deeply. After everything she's suffered, she really deserves to come home to the people who love her. I keep picturing the moment she walks back into Port Charles, maybe a warm hug with Emma, a relieved smile from Felicia, and Mac giving her that familiar pat on the shoulder. Wouldn't that just be wonderful? So here's to hoping for the best, but staying ready for anything. Bless all their hearts, Anna, Emma, Mac, Felicia, and the whole gang. They've given us so many years of great stories, and I'm grateful for every single one. I can't wait to see what happens next, and I'd love to hear what you folks think too. Do you believe it's really Anna coming home? Or do you smell another Alex-sized twist in the air? I'll be right here waiting and watching, just like always.